What's going on, you guys? Links Forte here to bring you my week. This is week 10, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is week 10 battle of the APA going up against Panther. Coming off of a loss here. Panther, I believe, is 6-4, and I think Panther's 6-4, and I'm. No. Whatever, man. His record is on the layout because this is week 10, so that doesn't make sense. Maybe he's 5-3. I think he's 5-3 or 5-4, and I'm 4. Whatever. His record is on the layout. Our records are on the layout, man. I'm not even gonna try to figure that out. Anyway, originally I had live comm this, and the live comm was really good. This battle was amazing. It's just I've been having issues with, I think it's my capture card, man, because I have two laptops. I have an old laptop that needs to be fixed, but still it can be worked on. Like, I can still use it. It just needs to be fixed. And then I have this new laptop, and for whatever reason, you know, things come in choppy. So the rest of my battles are probably gonna be post-com. At least a good chunk of them, or probably until I can figure something out. Like, I'll probably start using the old laptop again because I can use it. Works fine on that one, and then sort of works fine on the new laptop sometimes. I don't know, man. I'll figure it out when I figure it out. Anyway, this battle is sort of long, so we're just gonna jump right into it. His team consisted of a lot of threats. He had Clefable on his team as well. I thought that was going to come, but as you saw, he ended up not bringing it. And I don't remember a lot of this battle because, like I said, I live commed it. I went to go edit it, and it was really bad. And it's annoying, but I'm going to lead off with Victini here, and he's going to lead off with Needle Queen. So I am Choice Scarf, and I wasn't worried about him being Choice Scarf because I outspeed because I am Choice Scarf, so it probably revealed there that I am Choice Scarf to him. Otherwise, you know, that's a hard switch majority of the time. As he gets up his rocks with Needle Queen, so that's probably, it sort of told me that he's probably defensive, but you know, he could have been like an offensive set with he could have been an offensive set with Stealth Rocks. But the U-turn damage didn't show any Black Sludge or Leftover, so I wasn't really sure what his item was at this point. As I'm just going to go for the fake out, try to, you know, get some chip damage off. And then I'm going to go into Venusaur. As I feel like he can't really do a whole lot. You know, Sludge Bomb, or Sludge Wave, I'm sorry, I think did like 40-ish% if he was defensive. So I really wasn't worried about that. I figure, you know, I get EQ'd, I could Giga Drain it. As he goes for the Super Fang, showing me that he does have some speed investment. So Super Fang was not something that I was expecting, but it's something that, you know, it's not crazy to see, especially, like I said, if he is defensive, and that kind of tells me that he might be defensive. As he's going to switch into Mew, knowing that, you know, that Super Fang battle versus my Giga Drain, it's not something he wins. Here I know I can't stay in. I don't want to take a Psychic, so I am going to swap, and I am going to go back in the Kecleon, as I know I can take a Psychic pretty easily. If I'm not mistaken, I can't remember the set for this battle. No, okay, that was a crit, and then he gets the Spadef drop, so that's whatever. So yeah, I'm Leftovers. I was thinking I was AV, but whatever. Here, I think I just click Fake Out because, hey, chip damage is always good damage. Then I have the opportunity to Sucker Punch here because I know I'm carrying Sucker Punch. I don't think I'm carrying Shadow Sneak. But he goes for the Roost and kind of revealing my stuff here. It sucks. Like I said, I can't really remember the battle, so I'm trying to remember things as the battle goes along. I probably should have watched it ahead of time, but didn't really, you know, whatever. I didn't want him to Roost again, I'm guessing. Or I wanted to get my rocks up. And I knew I could live a hit even with the Spadef drop since he went for the Roost and I got enough HP back even after the Spadef drop. So I was able to live that hit. Kecleon is, like, it's good for the fake out, so I'm just going to opt to save it. If he goes for the Psychic, you know, Victini could live it. This is actually Zoroark, though, as you can see by the damage, and he sees that now, and I know he's going to switch out. I'm pretty sure I went for U-turn here. I am Choice Specs Zoroark here. So yeah, he knew 2 reasons once he saw the rocks damage, and he saw that that didn't affect me. So I mean, I could have just clicked Flamethrower, because I have it. But I also have to think that he probably has like an Aqua Bear. Now I am going to actually switch into Victini and force this Ferrothorn out. I do have to be mindful that he might have Aqua Bear though. So he's going to switch out to Blastoise, knowing, you know, that a V-Create or Blue Flare is coming. So, and this is his best way, or his best thing to bring in on it. Again, I'm Choice Scarfed. Blastoise eats those hits for days. And I need to switch out because I'm not trying to take a Scald or anything like that. I'm not trying to take any kind of water move from this Blastoise. Not an Aqua Jet. As I go back into Kecleon to sack it off here. Dies to rocks damage. So I'm going to see what he goes where. Actually, he pulls a double. Well, yeah. Trying to remember this battle. I only remember the end because reasons. But yeah, I'm gonna, as he goes into Ferrothorn, I'm gonna go into Scizor, and I figure, you know what, this is a good time to get SD up. No matter what, with the chip damage that I was able to get between rocks and U-turn, he's gonna go for the HP Fire, which is really cool. But I did it first, man. Scizor HP Fire. I did it first. Just saying, did it first. Anyway, I'm not gonna click Superpower, and this will easily kill the Ferrothorn. The only bad thing about it is I'm +1 now, and I needed to be +2 to do a lot of damage to the rest of his team. Like +2 was needed, as he's going to send out Mew. If I was +2 with Bullet Punch, it would have actually been like, let me see, I can't remember what this did. I don't think it did half, but if I was +2, that would have did half. It would have been a 2-shot, but he is Flamethrower anyway, so it's not a big deal. So he's gonna take out my Scizor. He's gonna revenge my Scizor. So we're both down our Steel types. I'm gonna go back into Zoroark here, and this is the gutsy play he made. I remember this play. He stayed in, which 100% tells me he's Cobra Berry. 100% tells me. So it's just way too gutsy of a play for you to stay in and not be Cobra Bear. So yeah, I click U-turn as he goes for a roost, and that's another way you know somebody's Cobra Bear, when they just go for a roost in your face in front of a dark type. Choice Specs would not have killed from that range after a Cobra Bear, so. But I could have just clicked it twice. I can't remember what his mons were, because honestly, it could have just been, boom boom, Dark Pulse a couple times and something would have died. I just don't remember what he had in the back at this point. But Victini, click V-Crate, and I was gonna stay in and click V-Crate again, but as you see, he has a berry, he has an Agloff berry, and he's gonna get back up to where 2 V-Crates does not take him out, and I don't want to take a Aqua Jet. So I'm gonna go into Mega Venusaur, knowing he can't really touch me, as he goes for the Roar. And I get roared back into Victini, and I'm just like, whoop. And I thought about clicking Bolt Strike here, and I probably did. Yeah, I think I did click Bolt Strike here, as he switched into Nidoqueen. Yeah. Had I just clicked V-Create, that would have been a dead Nidoqueen. But now I'm limited on switches with Victini. I think I have one more switch in with Victini, as I go back into Mega Venusaur as he Super Fangs me, which is, it's really good to have a Super Fang Pokemon, because you just click Super Fang no matter what. This Earth Power, I know I eat this hit. Well, I don't want to say eat it, but I knew I would live this hit, so I just go for the Synthesis here. And I need Venusaur to be as much health as possible, because Venusaur can still take on, it can take on this Nidoqueen. It can take on Blastoise. There's something else he has I know I can take on. Oh, no, wait. He has Mew sitting in the back, and he has Mega Arrow sitting in the back. I don't remember what else he had. But as you can see, he has another Pokemon with the berry. So 2 Pokemon have Agloff berries. I think he did tell me I think he did tell me Ferrothorn was Akaberry. I can't remember. So he had 3 Pokemon right there with Akaberry. Like I said, this Mew, I was like, nah, Mew is Cobra Bear, which he later did confirm to me, because I don't think Cobra Bear was ever popped. But he later confirmed to me that it was. This Psychic, if it was defensive Mew, which it looks like it is, he gets another crit. I would take that hit. I think actually, even if it was offensive Mew, I would take that hit. I'm going to Sludge Bomb off and Poison the Mew, which is actually going to take it out, which is good. But yeah, he was Cobra Bear Mew. So he had 4 Pokemon in this battle with berries. 2 with reducing, 2 with HP recovering berries. So yeah, that was a thing, this battle. Now he has Mega Arrow, Nidoqueen, Blastoise, and I can't remember what the 4th Mon is. But Quagsire is my quote-unquote check to this Mega Aerodactyl. It can't really do a whole lot, and I can just recover up as he switches out, unless he has like Home Claws or something like that. But I think I'm unaware, so that's not a big deal. As he's going to switch out, fearing the water move, and he's just going to go into Blastoise. I apologize for my yawning, you guys. With this Blastoise, I was fearing the Toxic, and so here I am going to make a switch because I don't want Quagsire to be Toxic. And I'm going to go back into Mega Venusaur. And now I can try and... If he had just clicked Ice Beam here, he probably would have actually taken me out. If he had Ice Beam, maybe even Scald would have taken me out. But I think I do just Synthesis back up as he goes into Salazzle. That's the last Mon. No, Salazzle. This Mon... So, Pharaoh wasn't Akaberry. Salazzle was... Or was Salazzle at the berry? I have to go back to the messages. I can't remember. But I know 4 of his Pokemon. I don't think it was Pharaoh. But I think Salazzle... Maybe Pharaoh did have the berry, and then Salazzle was whatever item. I didn't have EQ this week, and then Sludge Bomb did the most damage as he goes for another Sludge Wave, and this will actually finish me off here. Venusaur did put in the work, so you know. I didn't want anything else to take that hit. I'm going to go into Quagsire here. Even if he has HP Grass, I think I was baiting the HP Grass here. Oh no. Oh yeah. Zoroark. Yeah. I wanted him to just think I was Quagsire, to think I could take the hit, to think I didn't think that he had HP Grass. I was almost positive he had HP Grass. At this point, I'm just like, okay, Zoroark can actually clean up with a Choice Specs Dark Pulse, right? He lives on 1, and that was a roll. And because did get that roll, Blastoise revenges me with Scald. Had I gotten that roll, Zoroark actually won at that point. Dark Pulse killed Nidoqueen from where it was, I believe. If not, it 2-shot it. And then I know because Mega Arrow would come back in and be at 51% after Rocks, it would have killed Mega Arrow. But we didn't get that roll, and so Quagsire's going to come in here, get Toxic, and it's going to revenge Blastoise with EQ. This Quagsire did not have Scald on it this week. What did I opt for? I don't remember what move. I know it was EQ, Recover, something, and whatever. I just didn't have Scald, so I was forced here to click EQ. I would have done it anyway because it did more damage. And here is the key moment of the game. All I have to do here is click EQ and kill this Nidoqueen, right? He taunts me, but I don't do that. I go for Recover. I kill Nidoqueen. This is what happens. I kill Nidoqueen here, right? Then I go into Victini after the fact, and Victini wins. He didn't think Quagsire was in range of an Earth Power, and it actually was, but that's not here nor there. I should have just clicked EQ and I didn't. So now I have to hopefully Victini has to land all of Zen Headbutts, and when Arrow comes in, Zen Headbutt does not kill Arrow unless it's a crit, and I wasted my crit there. But Zen Headbutt does not kill unless it's a crit, so now I have to try and get a flinch. So Mega Arrow is going to come in on Rocks. Now it's at 51%. I'm gonna click Zen Headbutt, and I'm just like, man, be a crit or give me a flinch. I'm watching the HP go down and don't get it. So I threw the game away by not clicking EQ. If you guys remember my battle with Kyle, it was a similar fashion. He went for taunt, thinking I was gonna recover up, and instead I actually attacked. It was the same scenario. I just made the wrong move in this situation. But it is what it is. I think now I'm 5-5. I'm 5-5 now. I think Panther is 6-4 or 7-3. I don't know. But Panther's in a great spot for playoffs. What has to happen for me to make playoffs now? I have to win my last 2 battles, which are against Dan A-Drive and Chase Crimson Seabed. Those are my last 2 games. I have to win both of those games, and Dan has to lose both of his games, which I have to beat him, and then Panther has to beat him. He plays Chase this week, so unless Dan beats Chase this week, then Dan locks up a playoff spot, and then it comes down to me and Panther, or me, Chase, and Panther, basically all 3 of us. But it's pretty tight race, so make sure you go check out everybody's battles. And I will see you guys next week. This is Link's Forte. I'm out. Peace.